Hello Pisces, welcome to your general love reading for October. We are currently in Libra season. We entered Libra season September 22nd. Last but not least, we have Pisces reading, 12th house energy, excuse me. Been a long night. So, I am using two different decks. I'm using the Romance Oracles deck, which is what I use for my love readings. I'm also using the Rider Tarot, which is my standard deck, which was what I'll be using to clarify. If you're here from Instagram, which is Astrologyslore, thank you so much for tuning in, Astrologyslore family. Sorry, this jumped out. These two jumped out. We're going to leave these out. These will be considered bonus cards. If you're here from other platforms outside of Instagram, such as Snapchat and Facebook, thank you for tuning in. This is a general love reading. All Pisces will not resonate, but the hope is that most of you will resonate with this reading, okay? All of the information you need about this reading will be found in the description box. I am conducting love and personal readings all month long at a discounted rate. If you're interested in getting a reading, my website is www.astrologyslore.com. I will be linking that in the description box as well. We keep having cards fall out, Pisces. Wow. This happened with Aquarius as well. If you have an Aquarius connection, you might want to head over to their reading because they also had cards fall out. So I'm just going to take these all as bonus cards. These are pretty much determining the general theme of your reading. So what we have first is getting to know each other. That's as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so more than likely, some of you are getting to know someone. Very nice. You deserve love. You are lovable. This is a very important card, Pisces, because a lot of you feel like you're not deserving of that love. If I'm not mistaken, Cancer also got this card. Let's see. We have wedding. Nice. This situation involves marriage. I don't always read this as a literal marriage. Sometimes I read this as an ascension in a relationship or just going to that next level. So we'll see what that's about. Or even just a desire to get married. All of those energies serve as like the general theme. So right off the bat, I'm just guessing that this could be that some of you are torn between two people here. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that. Let's just see what's going on in Pisces world. I'm going to pull 6 cards here. And this will actually determine the meat of the reading. Oh, we have 2 falling out. Wow, Pisces. We have love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Definitely some synchronicities from spirit that you need to always keep yourself first. I think Pisces in general have a tendency to put themselves last. And then we have engagement coming out. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So some of you might be considering actually committing to someone. Doesn't have to be everyone, every Pisces, but some of you actually are engaged or about to be engaged, maybe in a committed relationship or thinking about it at least. Third card out is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Beautiful energy there, Pisces. You're very passionate because you are a water sign. Finances and career. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so some of you might be unemployed, might be looking for work, might have been out of work. It's not a very uncommon thing to be out of work, seeing as how we are in a pandemic. It says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This is actually very interesting, Pisces. This doesn't always mean like such a literal thing such as religion. Some of you might actually have differing views when it comes to love or differing views when it comes to spirituality, okay? We're going to get into that in just a minute. Next card out, we have separation, okay? Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you might actually be in separation from your partner or about to be in separation. And it doesn't always mean a physical separation, so we'll definitely clarify these energies, okay? Let's see what's going on with Pisces. This is a lot. We have a new person here that you're getting to know. But then we have separation here. So is this talking about you're separated from someone else? Maybe a breakup? And we're about to clarify and see. Definitely a lot of energy going on in your world, Pisces. Let's take a look and just see what we can find out here. I do want to focus this camera more on the cards so that you can see that I am shuffling. Wow, okay. Listen, Pisces, we have some energies falling out, okay? Whew, very, very heavy energies. Okay, we have got the Eight of Swords coming out, okay? This could mean that someone's feeling very stuck in a connection, or someone's feeling very torn about a decision that has to be made. And this is coming out under Love Yourself First, okay? We have got the Nine of Cups coming out reversed, okay? And this is coming out under engagement. So definitely some issues of commitment coming through here. We've got the Temperance card. This could be Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. This is coming out under passion. Temperance can also represent being patient. We got the King of Cups energy coming out. This could be Cancer or Pisces. And in your particular case, I do interpret this as your energy, Pisces. It's coming out under finances and career. What else do we have here? We have the Eight of Wands reversed coming out under religious factors. Interesting. And then we have the Queen of Swords coming out under separation. Okay, Pisces. All right. So here's what I see. I do see where you were getting to know someone new, but the issue that you're having here, there's a lot of unresolved karmic situations that you're dealing with, okay? So you have a desire for love. You have a desire. So when I say getting to know each other, this could mean that you're just like platonically dating, you know, here and there. Might have met someone online. But in general, Pisces, Spirit wants you to understand that it's really important to love yourself first, okay? You are feeling very torn and very stuck in the situation that you're in. You just went through a breakup here. Some of you just went through a breakup, something major where you really just need to heal. And I think that's a lot of why we have all these different energies coming in, where we have love yourself, where we have getting to know each other, we have you deserve love, and then we have wedding coming in. Like, you have a desire, Pisces, to find love and to have love, but it's some major energies coming in here that could be prohibiting that. Now we have engagement coming here under ascension. Now I initially was very happy for you with this energy because I'm thinking, okay, you know, you're going to the next level. But then we have this Nine of Cups energy coming in, which means someone is feeling very unsure about the committing phase. So could be, I don't know if it's you or the person that you're involved with, but someone is feeling like this is going a little fast. Okay, so it's not necessarily that the person you're dealing with doesn't care about you. It's just they may not be ready to commit, or maybe you're not ready to commit. And then this could go hand in hand with your feelings and thoughts on spirituality and love in general, because you might be a person that just doesn't want to settle down right now. And that's the feeling that I'm getting in this reading, is that for some of you, you do want love, but you're not willing to settle for it right this second. So with the Temperance card coming out under passion, this here shows that you are willing to wait for what's right to come in, Pisces. So if that means you being single for a while, you are willing to do that. This is you waiting on someone. Okay, this is you waiting on love. This is you waiting on a connection, okay? You got your King of Cups coming out with the finances and career. This is financial strain. But I do sense that this financial strain will not be forever, okay? I do feel that there is a job opportunity potentially coming in for you, and I do want to manifest that for you because you do deserve that, Pisces. Now, you have the Eight of Wands reverse coming out on top of religious factors. I just stated earlier, I don't feel that this is literally talking about religion. I feel that this is a difference in opinion on how you feel about love, okay? So somebody in this connection is somebody that you're involved with in this connection. There's a lot of conflict in how you view love versus how they view it. Could be that the person that you're talking to, or they could just be a person that wants to settle down, ready to settle down. They want to settle down with you, and your thoughts and views on love might differ from that person's, meaning you might not want that right now. Like, you might want love, but it seems to me like you might want love with more than one person. So for those of you that are actually into the unconventional ways of love, I do see some of this coming out, where you love more than one person, okay? And you love people in different ways. Doesn't have to mean that all Pisces are this way, but for those that I'm reading for, some of you are feeling like love should be without limits, okay? Now, the other Pisces are just not ready to settle down. And then you have some that are ready, but just they need some healing within. We have Queen of Swords coming out on top of separation. So this Queen of Swords energy here, typically I would say that it's represented by an air sign, but the fact that it's coming in under separation here is talking about the fact that this separation was something that was not, it was not emotionally based. This is something that actually had to happen, okay? So the Queen of Swords is a very thoughtful person. They're very analytical, okay? They think about things. They process things. If this is not an air sign that you are dealing with, and if this is like a literal separation, the reason that it happened was because Spirit needed that to happen at the time, but that doesn't mean that it's not affecting you in any way. You know, you're healing from this breakup, Pisces. So you do want to move on and find love. You are deserving of that, but you are having to heal from things. You know, some very heavy energy coming out for you, Pisces. You know, feelings of being stuck. I do want you to come out of this. Okay, we've got the Hermit card reversed. Okay, coming out on top of the Queen of Swords. So definitely a lot of heavy energy. With this coming out like this, you're feeling very conflicted about this separation. This person that you're separated from, there's no contact really. I want to say that that either you cut them off or they cut you off, but y'all are not speaking currently, and it's affecting both of you, because this Hermit coming out reversed like this, I read this as very dark energy. This is a major arcana. I read this as solitude. I read this as lonely, depression, sadness, grief. If it was coming out upright, I would interpret it as like thinking emotionally about it, but actually being able to process it. See, the fact that it's coming out reversed, this is unresolved. You do care about this person that you're separated from, Pisces, but I feel like a lot of you are just very conflicted about what to do, because you're not talking to this person and they're not talking to you. Let's see here. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with this, Pisces. Okay, we got the Page of Wands reverse coming out. Okay, so there will be, at some point with this Page of Wands coming out here, I always interpret pages as something new. And if it's not a new connection, it's something coming in fast, okay? I do feel that with Mercury retrograde coming in, there will be an opportunity to actually have a conversation with these people. And I say people because I do feel there is more than one person involved in this connection, Pisces. I feel that you have a new person involved, someone that you're actually wanting to get to know, but you can't actually bring yourself to move on yet because you're still dealing with this. So you got two different people that you're kind of dealing with. Some of you do. Now, for those of you who don't have multiple people going on, you still separated from someone. And this separation is actually a very heavy energy, and it's making both of you very sad. I'm going to pull some energy here. Pisces, I really, really want what's best for you. Okay, we got something that just fell out. What is this? We got the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is kind of giving insight into what happened with the connection. So evidently, see, Seven of Swords here, this is a very deceptive energy. This is lies. This is secrecy here. So there was a lot of lies and someone felt like they weren't done right in the connection, okay? That's what caused the ending. Then we have the Ace of Wands coming out. This is resolution. This is working things out. Doesn't mean that you'll be back together, but it does mean that with this Mercury retrograde coming out, maybe there'll be some closure to the situation here. Pisces, I feel very, very strongly that that this is going to work out for you. This reading has been the most challenging here because it's like there's just energy all over the place. So this is what I'm going to do, Pisces. Since this is a general love reading, I am actually going to follow up with Pisces, just Pisces, okay? In the next upcoming, I would say, couple of days, I'm going to do another reading on Pisces and what's going on with you guys more in depth. I plan on doing this for Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, because those are the three most challenging readings that I feel like I've had in doing this. I want there to be a clear understanding of what's going on, Pisces, and I do see where there is a separation from someone that you do care about, but I also see a lot of deception in that connection, whether that was on your end or their end. I also see depression. I see you feeling stuck in a situation where you need to love yourself first. So Pisces, I do have to end this reading, okay? But I have every intention of doing a more thorough reading so that we can determine what happened, okay? I'm sending all my love to you. I hope that you at least got some sort of confirmation that there's a lot going on with you. I'm sorry that the news that we're getting is just all over the place for you. But please tune in for the next 3 days. I'm going to be doing a more in-depth reading on you, okay? Sending all my love, and I hope that you tune in next time, and I'm sending all my support. You take care.